Ferris by.
Alright, shouts out. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Muggs. This is gonna be a reaction to Alturi's. I hope I said that right. Go subscribe to her. She did a very good video on Snow White, and I just want to react to it. Let's go.
The way, like, I'm that bad bitch. Like, bitch, like, ew. There is nothing more unattractive than somebody being pretty and then thinking they're way prettier than they actually are.
I gotta give her a point. I gotta give her a point for that. On this channel, we give out points. You get to 10 points, you that motherfucker. You that nigga or you that bitch. I gotta give her a point for that. We hate bitches that think they're too pretty. You're pretty, but you're not that pretty, bitch. You're pretty, but you're not that pretty, bitch. Look at her. You're pretty, but you're not that pretty, bitch. Come on.
The girls that are out there don't even act like this. I mean, maybe they do. If you're like an Instagram thought, then I can understand, but that's the role that you're playing. You would think that you would tone that down a bit to at least sell the role and make people interested in seeing Snow White. Now, I'm going to say something that's going to probably upset a lot of people, but when you look at the original Snow White,
submissive, singing to animals. I can't imagine this bitch Rachel Zegler singing to animals. I'm sorry. I think the animals will be scared of her. I think the animals will be scared. They might turn into a fur coat. Let's continue.
That's all you have to do. Go right on up now, my dear. Well, if you insist. Good night. Good night, princess.
Very pleasant. She's very pleasant. She's very pleasant. I don't think the bitch playing Snow White is very pleasant. Let's continue.
Snow White has such a beautiful and humble personality that made everyone fall in love with her because of how innocent and kind-hearted she was. She did not have the, hey, you want to fuck me, right? She didn't have that kind of eye.
I hope I'm saying her name right. Altiori. You get another point for that. You get another point for that. Women who are beautiful, that don't have the you want to fuck me look, or that look in their eye, get a lot further with men, and most of those women become wives. We're going to continue it.
That's what Rachel Zegler is giving. And I understand that's like her one trick that she can do. I completely get it. But for this kind of role, if you're marketing this kind of movie, unless it's some kind of adult entertainment version of Snow White that we don't know about, I would figure that you would tone it down a bit and then pull on your acting chops to embody the role and market the movie like you're gonna be Snow White, not like the evil queen who only cares about how fuckable she is.
Totally agree with her right here. Like, bitch, you should have just been the evil queen. Bitch, you could have just been. They could have just swapped y'all because they could have swapped y'all. You could have been the evil queen with that face, with that type of look. You look like the evil queen, bitch.
Appears to people and they gets jealous when males pay someone else attention, like she seems to be doing in her Instagram. It's just not a good look. What also makes it very awkward, this entire spiel, is that, okay, so we know that Gal Gadot is Jewish, right? And of course, with all the stuff that's going over in other sides of the world, it makes sense that she's going to feel bad, you know, for her country because of what had happened. I don't want to get into all of that because honestly, I don't think a lot of us in the US that barely know anything about what's happening on the other side of the world have any right to speak on it when we don't even live there. We don't know everything of what's happening. People just choose a side because they want to be edgy and be like, oh, Palestine, Israel, and you don't even...
I totally agree with her there. I totally agree with her there. A lot of these Americans that are siding with Palestine don't even understand the way that they live their life. You get your head cut off in Palestine. They cut your fucking head off. And a lot of you women, you get stoned to fucking death. Rachel Zegler, you get stoned to fucking death if you was in Palestine. I digress. Let's keep it going.
Even know what the frick is going on. You're all up in other people's business that has nothing to do with you and that you barely know anything about. Like, a few people had asked me what I think about the whole thing, and I told them, honestly, I don't know. I'm not over there. I'm not interested. Like, that is not something that I want to get in the middle of because
You're trying to get... Altiori, I hope I'm saying it right. Altiori, you're trying to get canceled. You can't come on YouTube and be so real. Especially as a female. Like, men could get on here and be vulgar, be all that, but as a woman, you can't get on here and be too real. You need to calm it down before you come up missing. All right, let's continue.
Understand there's a lot of nuance to it. However, what had happened, what I do know is that something happened with a lot of, the Israeli, they were attacked. So I understand people being patriotic for their country. But for Rachel Ziegler to come out and say, I love you all so much. Thank you for the love and for the 120 million views on our trailer in just 24 hours. Most of them being dislikes.
First of all, only reason you got 120 million views on the trailer is because you're doing a movie that is already successful. Bitch, don't sit here and act like you got 120 million views on what's a movie that just came out? A movie that's a fresh idea. What was the one from the book? The bitch with the red hair. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. The bitch with the red hair shooting arrows and shit. Someone in the comment, go ahead and put it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, that she can get some props. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's new source material. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, this is a 60-year-old movie. This is a movie everybody likes. Like, come on, bitch. Stop the cherry picking.
But anyway, what a whirlwind. I'm in the thick of rehearsals for Romeo and Juliet, so I'm going to get out of here. Bye for now. And then...
I don't know why they cast her as Juliet. You can't be Juliet. Juliet was just like Snow White damn near. Very submissive. Very nice, easygoing, pleasant. You're none of those. You're none of those. And to be honest with you, I'm scared to watch Romeo and Juliet. They might have Romeo be a fucking girl for all we fucking know right now. But you know what? I digress. Let's keep it going.
To add just a little snark at the end, she says, and always remember, free Palestine.
Mad disrespectful.
I don't know about you guys, but having grown up and having been on the receiving end of passive aggression for Mean Girls,
this free Palestine shit, it's basically the Drake and Kendrick war, right? Israel is Drake, Palestine is Kendrick, okay? They not like us. So when they out here talking about freedom and all, how you gonna say free Palestine, but you voting for Kamala Harris? I'm not trying to make this political. I'm just calling out the indiscrepancies that, I'm just gonna say it, United States American people have. They're very fickle. United States is I remember a time when United States was the shit. When motherfuckers is real here. These motherfuckers nowadays, very fickle. I'm sorry, Arturi. Go ahead.
This is definitely giving Mean Girl passive aggressive. Not like outwardly saying, hey, I don't like this person, but in conjunction with her, the fairest, by the way. Look at all my selfies of how much prettier I am. And oh yeah, my co-star who I was laughing with her in our interviews, I know she's Israeli, free Palestine. It just comes off as very catty and hateful, especially considering this is...
Oh, okay, I see where you're going with that. So she's saying that old girl that's playing the evil queen, the evil witch, she's Israeli. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, that was a shot. That was one of them Drake sneak disses. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, cook. Let's let her cook.
Somebody who you're supposed to be working alongside. Gal Gadot didn't do anything to this woman. And she's just coming out here with all the insecurity. Bro, she is living and breathing evil queen in her behavior IRL, which is making the whole Snow White casting so much more ironic. And it's making her look tasteless and disgusting. You can be a beautiful person and then make yourself look like a freaking hag with the way that you behave. You're a narcissist and you want to be looked at as the most beautiful. Well, you're doing a hell of a job of doing the complete opposite. And that's the thing with narcissists. They always end up doing the very opposite of what they set out to.
I don't know who this girl is, but I like her voice. Her voice is not annoying. She's getting straight to the point. A lot of women are like this. A lot of women are narcissists, but they like to say that the men are narcissists, right? You get with a girl, she goes through your phone, you get out the shower, you find out she went through your phone because your phone's not where you left it. So maybe one day you say, how come I never get to go through your phone? And now she's talking about breaking up. Women are the real narcissists, not men. Women are the real narcissists. They have that on and off switch with the pussy. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. I'm sorry. I might get canceled. But they have that on and off switch with sex, right? They could turn it on, turn it off whenever they want, right?
Accomplish. They want everyone to love them and admire them and see them as better than everyone else, but in their quest to do some, in their sheer desperation and veracity in which they attempt to do this, they end up accomplishing making themselves look even worse than they would have looked if no one even knew them or just didn't give them the time of day. When you say that, do you even know what that means? Like, I understand Palestinians.
She gets another point. What? I don't know how many points she's at right now. I don't know how many points that she's at right now, but I am willing to give her another point. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's like I said, Drake is Israel, Kendrick is Palestine. When Drake said, you're not even from Bompton, he's not tapped in. He lost right there. He lost right there. You're not tapped in. You're not tapped in, nigga. You're fake. You're fucking fake. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Israelis having their reasons, but bitch, you ain't Palestinian. Last time I checked, you're Latina or Colombian or some shit. The fuck are you doing? I'm not saying she has to show support for Gal Gadot, but I mean, when you're already on thin ice with much of the public and the entire world, maybe 90% of them universally fucking hate you, I mean, you could pull it back.
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
It's like those people who keep digging themselves into a hole and people in the background behind them are like, shh, stop, just stop talking, and they keep talking even louder, and people are just face-palming themselves and like, okay, well, I guess this person's gonna die, because whatever. And see, a lot of these actors or actresses, mostly the actresses, are going on this crusade to prove that they can make anything better. And then I was just talking to someone about the whole Prince Florian thing, and even in this reaction of this gaming cutscene here, you could see, because people are like, he kissed her on the mouth. Like, bro, you do realize that your perverted brain of what that means does not mean that's how it is for every single person. The prince was obviously sad. He liked her. She liked him. He didn't stuck his tongue down her freaking throat while she was dead. It was a kiss of goodbye. I know a lot of Italian families, and actually a lot of other ethnicities and cultures, they will kiss their relative on the mouth, a closed mouth, right, as a gesture, an innocent gesture.
Funny she's saying this because I had a conversation. I'm from California, man. You know what I'm saying? So Cali black people. I don't want to say the N word. Cali black people, we're very biased. We're very picky and fickle. You know what I'm saying? We don't kiss each other. But I was telling the homie, you know what I'm saying? The mafia kiss each other on the cheek, and those some real gangsters. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. America's very lost. USA is very lost when it comes to this masculinity and all this weirdo stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gay because you kiss somebody on the cheek, man. You know what I'm saying? I kissed my father plenty of times on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? He kissed me on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? So, it's weird. Lil Mama cooking, man. Lil Mama cooking.
Of I have affection for this person, a respect for this person. There are people in other parts of the country or parts of the globe that will look at someone and kneel down and kiss their feet or kiss their cheek and do the double side kiss.
Now, if a nigga in California, damn it, I said it. I'm trying to stop y'all. You gotta help me with the cat. You gotta help me. Y'all gotta help me out because I'm from the streets, but I'm trying. If I went to the hood and kneeled down, kissed a nigga feet, I said it again, that I really cared about, I might get packed out. She's cooking.
This thing, there are people, I know some Italians, they kiss each other on the mouth. Like, you know.
What did I say? Didn't I just say that? I haven't watched this video yet. But I know that Lil Mama be cooking.
It's a friendly gesture. You don't look at those interactions and think, oh my God, they're gonna fuck. Like, no. What? Are you okay? While I agree that the storyline could have had a little bit more substance.
I was kissing my wife for 4 months, didn't get the kitty. You understand? That's why she became a wife. You understand what I'm saying here? Pick up the game. She became a wife because I realized she's not giving up the cat. You're wifey material. Go ahead, Arturi. Cook.
As I remind people, look at the time period that this came out in, where people didn't date people for 3 years before they got married. The parents knew this person liked this person, you like him, she likes you, get married, have kids. That was it. There was no time to waste. People had other.
Oh, but we can't have that now, because if you have that now, then women have no choice of who they want to be with. Then women have no power to say, I don't want that dick, I want that dick. But that dick's gonna beat you and force you to do things you don't want to do. I don't care. That dick satisfies me. All right? Well, have it your way. Now, we over here feeling sorry for Cassie. See, Cassie would have never went through that had she been a down female, been a real female, kept her legs closed, and didn't go to the highest bidder. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just, hey.
Things to do. But now all of a sudden you could see that the product for the time where that was acceptable. You understand that's not how things are today. I don't know why some people would get so triggered over things like that.
But I think that's the problem with today. I think the problem with today is women have social media. Women have social media and women have social media. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem right there. Women with social media is the problem. And a lot of these women out here don't have fathers, right? They don't have a dad to check a motherfucker that's taking a daughter out. This video is so much more than Snow White. And the points that she's making is bigger than Snow White. And I feel like that's why I just started talking on it, man. Let's get into it.
And that's how Rachel Zegler comes across. People in the future are going to be looking at dating tactics that we have now and think that we're freaking degenerates. Hell, people right now in our time are looking at the way that Rachel Zegler carries herself and calling her weird. Because people like her, whenever their beauty is gone, which it eventually will fade, they will have amassed nothing else in terms of a personality. That they'll become old bitter hags that only had their beauty to offer and let somebody else be called beautiful other than them. And they just lose their shit. You know what you don't see? You don't see Gal Gadot out here throwing shade at her. She was talking about the hostage situation, what was going on in 2023, whatever the frick that was, and she hadn't posted anything else really. And then she reposted on August 9th of 2024, Disney's trailer.
But that's because Gal Gadot, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, she's a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't even understand why they would cast her as the evil witch, because she looked better than the bitch that's playing Snow White. That don't even make no sense to me. If I'm Prince Charming, I'm trying to get with the evil witch. I'm trying to get with Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't hear me.
Look at the media that she has on Twitter. She's trying to help other people or spread awareness for that. She's not strumming up drama. She's not looking insecure. She's not posting a bunch of freaking selfies on her Twitter talking about, I'm Juliet, I'm the fairest. She doesn't need to do that. And that's what people love about Gal Gadot. She's so elegant and she's so secure in her own beauty and elegance that she doesn't need to do all that shit, which makes her way more attractive to me. If I was a straight and I had to choose a character, I would see freaking Rachel Zegler as the biggest red flag ever. She would just turn me the fuck off. I'd be like, ugh. And
they should have got, you know who they should have got to play Snow? They should have got Baby from Beetlejuice. Yeah, in the comments, get in the comments, tell me who I'm talking about. I don't know her name, but I just seen her in a scary movie where they're like trying to shoot a porn scene. It's like these porn people, you can't say porn on YouTube. I'm messing up, y'all. Corn. And I can't think of her name. I think she plays Wednesday. The only thing I remember is she had like some panties on that said Wednesday. Or she had some panties on and her boyfriend was hot that she was in there getting it on with Kid Cudi. I don't know the name of that movie, but they should have had her play Snow White.
someone like this, I would completely turn into a simp for. I mean, this woman can laugh at you and smile at you, and you just come apart.
Is she already? Not a happy dance.
I love food. Try not to really touch the lips. Breathe like this.
This woman right here, let me tell you the difference of beauties. Okay. This woman right here, let me tell you the difference of beauty. I'm gonna explain it to y'all for men. I'm gonna fucking explain it. Okay. This woman right here, look at her, as I'm saying it, look at her. You might be smoking. You might be chilling, trying to go to sleep tonight. And this weird video popped up. I would eat this woman's ass after she took a nice long jog. That is how beautiful this woman is. If she got off of work and her job was, I don't know, crab catching, I don't know, she worked, I don't know, if she worked in the trash industry, I'd still eat her ass when she gets off work. No shower. No shower. All right, let's go.
Just like that. And it was great. And then I had to go back to Israel for work. And then they called.
A woman like this right here destroys families. Okay? Destroys families. A man will risk his family for this box right here. I'm not getting that from Rachel Ziegler. I'm just going to keep it 100, y'all.
To say that they want to camera test me with Ben. I said, great. What am I testing?
Camera test? I would love to camera test you. Personally, I would love to phone camera test you. You know, hey, she shouldn't be the evil witch. She should be... Why? Everyone want to talk about people can't play this world. Why she can't be Snow White? Is there an age restriction on Snow White? Is it...
For. And then they said, well, honestly, we have no idea, but expect a phone call from Zack Snyder. Same night, cut to Zack calls me saying, well, I'm not sure if you have it in Israel, but did you ever hear about Wonder Woman? Then I went dead for like 5 seconds, came back to life, and I tried to pull off my coolest voice saying, Wonder Woman. Yeah, I've heard of her. How tall am I?
Okay, I'm wearing like
Just
5.5
shy of 6
inches.
But I'm wearing heels. Okay, so I'll
Fine.
get off my heels. 5'10.5".
There you go.
Okay.
And she's tall. She's tall. For a woman, 5'10" is tall. For a woman, 5'10" is tall. I know I'm a short guy. For a woman, 5'10" is tall. Let me tell you something. I like to climb trees. I'm going to just tell you that right now. I love to climb trees. When I was a kid, climbing trees was my specialty. I was a climbing tree motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Look at her arms. Her arms are so flimsy and so just weak. Just pound me. When I look at... Pound me, please. Most of us wouldn't last. You gotta get one of them porn star dudes to do with her, because a normal guy's not gonna last with her. Like, we're 4 pumps, I'll probably get 8 in, and I'm done. And especially if she look at me.
There you go.
Look at Ali
I
checking
use
her height with her.
With my heel. And then minus my height from that and stuff.
Who was that? Let me bring it back. Let's bring it back. Hold on.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Look at Ali checking.
She look better than Rachel Ziegler. The bitch that's interviewing her look better. Look. Hollywood need to get their shit together. Y'all putting the wrong girls on the casting couch. She should have been up there. Okay? Look at her. Look, bro. She look better than Rachel Ziegler. Anyways, I digress.
Her height with her.
With my heel. And then minus my height from that and stuff.
6-inch heel.
5.5.
The point I'm trying to make with this video is they fucked up the Snow White. They got the wrong female to do it. She should not, this woman right here should not be the evil witch. There's nothing evil in this woman's bones, vagina, body, booty hole. There's nothing wrong with this woman. There's nothing evil about this woman. If this woman wanted to press a red button in the world and she told me we would repopulate the earth, my family is gone. I have a whole family, okay? They're gone. They're gone. You understand what I'm saying? There's no way that this woman should be the evil queen. Snow White is not going to do good. It's going to be a horrible film. They don't even have real